Hello friends and welcome. Okay, so I just want to give you a quick update on everything here. Okay, so this is the brush hog with the mulcher kit on it that we fixed up last year. And this one has the dual blades on it. And what I plan to do with this, I'll show you outside as soon as we get back out there. This one here is going on the 69 Li that we just did the engine work on. It's going to be for sale, but I'm going to have to do some more tests with it and make sure it's fine. We might take it for a little test drive today. I'm not sure. I have to start it up and let it run out here some more. I think we only ran it a total of about 40 minutes so far. So I got the sulky on here with the roller rest, so we don't have to have the attachment on the front. Alright, so I want to take that dual blade mulcher brush hog and I want to put it on the 1961 Gravely here because we're still testing this to make sure it's okay. We cut the grass once with it with this on there and it only has a single blade. And also the fenders, there's a bolt missing out of the back here. This part up here is loose. I have a different setup. I have a different fender I might put on there, which is on the trailer right now. If I think of it, I'll bring it down and we'll try that. I'm not going to do that today, but that's for another time. This is just going to go back in to where the other brush hog we're putting on here. I'll just put it back in that spot inside. Okay, here we have the 73 Gravely C8 here. And this didn't get restored or anything like that, but I rebuilt the top end of the engine. I put a brand new piston and rings and all that in it. There's a video on that, but I don't know where to find that. But that doesn't matter. But I'm just leaving this original here. And we happen to get this hood off of one of the 57s that's period correct to this tractor. And when we bought the 61, it came with some attachments, and it also came with this sulky here. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to strip this whole sulky down, get rid of this awful looking yellow paint on here, and strip the frame down. And what I plan to do with this is I plan on painting the frame black, and I'll paint the seat white, and I want that to go with this tractor here, the 73 C8. I think it would be a perfect match to that. I always like to have two sulkies. This sulky here, I painted it orange and black, as you could see, and that's to go with the 67 L8 plow tractor. And you know it. I can't remember how many years ago I got everything. Who knows? I can't even remember anymore. So I think I'm going to begin by, off camera, I'm going to take and switch out the brush hogs. Because this one with the dual blade cuts lower to the dual blade attachment. I have some work to do to that too on this. I'll show you all that when we get to that. So I still want to keep testing this tractor and make sure it's okay. It did fine when we did the mowing test a couple weeks ago. It did very good. It ran all the way through and everything. I just want to give you an update to let you know what's going on here. The 1957 Gravely we restored. No, I haven't ordered the decal, the hood decal for it. The period correct. That's going to be about it for now. I think I might just start up the 69 Gravely that we did the engine work on and let it run. And I want to put a board under it and make sure there isn't any oil leaks. And sorry. And if there is any oil leaks, I want to see where the oil is coming from. Because it did leave a couple of spots in here when I pushed it in last night. after we got done test driving it, and I'll be back. Okay, so we'll take the 69 Li for a quick test drive. It started up first cold today. The grass grew out here in front of the house, so we may touch this one, or we'll touch the 61 out here and in the little field too. Okay, so both mower decks are on. This one here didn't need any gear oil. It was fine. And then this one I forgot about. When it gets down to a lower level, it stops leaking. But if I fill it up to where you're supposed to fill it up, it leaks out of here. This is the mower deck we're keeping. This is the brush hog with the mower. With the mulcher kit on it, with the dual blades. If that continues to give me a lot of trouble, I'm just going to put grease in the gearbox. Of course, this one here that we're selling, gearbox is fine. There's a Zerk fitting in each one of these. I think that one's on the side. So I greased it. They're fine. I checked the oil on both tractors. The oil levels are good. While I was at it, each wheel here has a Zerk fitting, so I greased the wheels on them, because we use this in the winter a lot too. That's about it. So I'm gonna hook the sulky. What we're gonna do is I'll hook the sulky up to the 69, and we're only gonna cut the little field with it and see how it does with that. And I know that this brush hog here is not going to cut as low as this one. But we're only going to test this one out in Little Field. And then we'll take this one here on camera. I'll take it out front and we'll cut that. And then off camera, I'll go back to the Little Field and just scalp it. Cut it real low. And that'll be it for now. And next time you'll see me. We'll be out in the Little Field cutting with this. I ran this. It started up first pull today. And we test drove it, as you saw. And then I let it run. And then it ran out of gas, which I really didn't want it to do that. So I'll have to put gas in that. Make sure there's gas in this. And I'll see you out in the field. The tractor runs really good. Yeah, when your single blade is on the mower deck, it doesn't cut that low. But, all right. Well, I can hardly say with the glare, sun glare. We'll just see how it goes. So the 61L did really good. This is the second time that we tested it. The first time we tested it with the other brush hog that I'm keeping. And this time, as I said before, this is the brush hog we fixed up last year with the mulching kit on it and the dual blades. It did really good. Yeah, since we did the head gasket on it, that wasn't a $30 head gasket. I had the head gasket. It was really good shape, and so we used that. But when we did the 69 top end rebuild, I let everybody know it was $30 just for the head gasket. Crazy prices. So we're going to continue to use this year for cutting grass, and I think I'm going to do like I did last year. I'm going to let the field grow really high. Last year I let it grow like 14 inches it was, and we used the 73 C8. Yeah, this is the C8 right here, 73. It's probably an L8, but I got a 67 L8, so I call this a C8. We're gonna give this tractor the summer off. We've been using this tractor a lot. We cut the grass with it last year, like I said, and we cut that real high grass with it. Then we snow plowed with it. Then I used it to pull the trailer around when I was doing the spring cleanup. So we're gonna give this tractor a break. Alright, so the 69 did well, even though it wasn't cutting as low as I wanted it to. But that's about as low as you could get them to cut. If you had the dual blade on it, that takes up more space to the ground. So it's doing really good so far. Today, like I said, it started up first pull. I ran through until it ran out of gas. Unlike last time, after we got done doing the engine build on it, we put it all back together. It had some kind of crazy problem, and I don't know what it was, that it wouldn't start. So if you want to see that video, I'll leave it in the description. I think our next project right now is going to be the sulky here, which we discussed before. And this sulky will be for the 73 C8. Like, this is the same disgusting paint. I mean, I got this with this tractor, and this is the same disgusting paint on the handlebar. I'm definitely keeping this tractor, so we're going to do a restoration on it. I already bought the white paint. I don't know whether to strip this hood down. I don't know if I did that last time. I'll look back on my videos. But it's a little, I don't know, aged. I don't know if that's something that'll come off if I sand it down to the bare metal. Maybe I did sand it down to the bare metal the last time. I'll have to take a look back on all the videos. The trailer, well, that was supposed to get restored also. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. And if I do it, I don't know when I'll get to that. So that's about all we have for update. And we tested the two tractors, and the two tractors did really well with the mowing test. And I hope you got something out of the video. Those of you that follow the channel, that's the main reason why I do the updates, because I get new subscribers, and you know, to let everybody know what's going on. Looks like a couple of oil drops down there here, but it's okay for now. You're not going to get rid of all the oil leaks on these tractors. I'm convinced of that. Something's going to leak here and there once in a while. So I got to turn the kit on here. Yeah, as soon as that gets down below, I guess, the full level, somewhere around there, it stops leaking. Yeah, I forgot about that, so I shouldn't have added any fluid to it. I'll show you the gear lube that I use. And that will close, and that's it. This is what I use. $10 a quart down at Tractor Supply. So, I mean, I don't want to keep wasting that stuff. If the leak gets worse on the mower deck, it'll get grease. Grease works fine. And alright, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching, and take care.